Hi, my name is Meena and my student ID is UB30096618. This presentation covers the topic of CRM, that is Customer Relationship Management. Here are some outlines of the topic that I will discuss in next few slides. First is definition of CRM, features of CRM system, pitfalls of CRM implementation, and steps that are taken to ensure the success of CRM. First of all, I will discuss about the definition of CRM. CRM is a business plan directed to understand, anticipate, and respond to the needs of an enterprise, current and possible customers in order to grow the relationship value. CRM, that is Customer Relationship Management, is an information industry term for procedures, software, and usually internet capabilities that help an enterprise to manage customer relationship in an organized way. For example, an organization might build a database about its customer that described relationships in sufficient detail so that management, salespeople, people providing service, and perhaps the customer directly could access information, match customer needs with product plans and offerings, remind customers of service requirements, and know what the other products a customer had purchased, and so forth. Now move on to various features of CRM system. Increase customer revenues. Using CRM data, marketing campaigns can be maintained more effectively by ensuring that promotions. It also ensures high customer retention by introducing loyalty programs. A business would never like to see a product to a customer who has just bought it recently. Discover new customers. CRM systems help the organization in identifying possible customers. By keeping a track of the profile of their existing clients, the business can easily come up with a strategy to determine the kind of people they should target such that it returns them maximum client age. Cross-sell and upsell products more effectively. CRM system facilitate cross-selling and upselling. It helps them to gain a better understanding of customers and anticipate their purchases. Help sales staff close deals faster. CRM helps the businesses in closing deals faster through quicker and more efficient responses to customer leads and customer information. The turnaround time has decreased drastically for organizations that have been able to implement CRM systems effectively. Make call centers more efficient, with each employee having access to customer details and order histories. Targeting clients become easier. CRM helps the organization's workforce in knowing how to deal with each individual customer depending upon the customer's archives available through CRM. The information can be accessed instantly from anywhere within the company. The last is simplify marketing and sales processes. CRM helps in developing better communication channels. Interactive voice response system websites have made life easy both for the organization and also for its sales representatives. It also helps the business to give its customer the option of choosing how they want to communication with the business. Pitfalls of CRM implementation. For the first is lack of a compelling vision. A lot of CRM systems are implemented without any clear vision as to what issues are being solved or what improvements are being implemented. The CRM projects gets under-resourced. This is often the function of a lack of compelling vision in the sense that without a powerful business case, a lot of projects only attract minimal funding, which is turn proves insufficient to implement a system that delivers real value. People also tend to underestimate the internal time required to implement a CRM system effectively, and projects get badly impacted because staff also have their day jobs. People see CRM technology as the answer. CRM is a tool, it does not produce results in its own right. It's one leg of a three-legged stool, the other two are people and processes. When organizations focus on the technology to the exclusion of the two other dimension, projects fails. Lightweight CRM requirements gathering. A lot of times, requirements documentation takes the form of a brief bullet point list of high level requirements rather than a well considered, detailed description of objectives, supporting processes, and associate functionality. In these cases, many organizations make poor technology choices because generic requirements make it difficult to compare and contrast different offerings, selecting the wrong CRM technology or vendor. This often flows from poor requirement gatherings, but is also caused by an undue emphasis on the quality of the salesperson's sale presentation rather than a dispassionate assessment of the vendor's capabilities. Lack of attention to detail in the design phase. When the vendor selected, the first step is to work out how the requirements will be met in the chosen technology. Unless the requirements are met out of the box, the vendor will generally produce a design specification. These are often very detailed and extensive documents, and it can be tempting to sign them off without properly vetting them. Signing up to unrealistic CRM implementation timelines. It is easy to underestimate the amount of the work in a CRM projects, and there is also a tendency to see project activities as seamlessly sequential, whereas there can be long delays between phases and milestones are signed off. Unnecessary conflict with the CRM vendor. IT is an imprecise science. Things will go wrong. Many organizations react badly to fairly travel issues, and it can reach the point when something major does crop up and both parties really need to pull together. All goodwill has long been exhausted. Underestimating the user adoption challenge. Poor CRM user adoption kills more IT projects than anything else. User adoption tends to get treated as a trivial afterthought. In reality, this is where the bulk of project resources should get deployed. The last is failure to adapt over time. CRM projects is often seen as one-off projects rather than ongoing programs. Systems can start off fine but quickly fall into obsolete as the organization changes, the system does not keep up. Effective CRM system need resources and attention over the long term. Now I am going to discuss about the various steps that can be taken to ensure CRM success. The first is get executive buy-in. If management does not believe in a new CRM system, why should employees? Support throughout all echelons of upper management affirms the company's commitment to the project, which will motivate all stakeholders below management. Align departmental strategies. Each department, whether it is a call center, marketing team, or sales force, has its own requirements and goals. They are also, however, all part of an entity that should communicate a consistent message and brand experience all across the customer touchpoints. Strategy first, technology second. If executives learned anything from the strategy, it should be the technology, which is not a good driver of a CRM strategy, but reorganizing business process efficiency and bolstering revenues should be maintained. Minimize financial risk. It is important that executives comes to grips with the fact that CRM is not a one-time expense. Long-term services and maintenance fees will outweigh the price of licensed applications by a ratio of nearly 3.1 according to the industry analyst. Look for quick wins. CRM project leaders learned that smaller, more management projects can yield quick wins, more momentum, and higher end user adoption. Consider migration paths. Understand where the company is heading. Maybe it only needs a sales reporting tool now. So the company should buy an FA solution that is cost effective but lacks the ability to integrate an e-commerce system. For example, can the vendor which the company has selected provide the additional functionality you might need in 2 or 3 years? Scrub the data. Behavioral data is the lifeblood of CRM. Make sure the organization customer data is accurate. Many organizations overspend on technology implementations and bypass this critical first step in gaining an accurate view of the customer. Plan for disruptions. Companies change, they make acquisitions or they get acquired, sections are sold off or outsourced, and executives get replaced. When making a CRM implementations, these are changes that management must be ready for. A firm can reorganize its sales territories or replace its CRM project leaders, which can have a significant impact on its CRM strategy. Don't leave training till the end. Training is often considered the last component of an implementation. Training receives the least funding and results in end users receiving a new application at the last minute. Choose a champion of change. When making a full suite implementation, start with a single department and let the dominoes fall into the place. Choose a department with a manager who is behind the implementation, releases its benefit, and whose department will also find the most success early on. Ask the expert when faced with a problem, whether it is customization, functionality, or deployment. Companies often assume a new product needs to be purchased or another module integrated. Instead, look to leverage current applications to gain new functionality or services. In a nutshell, we can say that CRM describes the strategy that a company uses to handle customer interactions. CRM is the disciplined application of a customer information to build customer relationships through. A typical CRM initiative will therefore involve the collection and refinement of customer related information and gathering actionable insights along with their subsequent application, thus developing an understanding of how customer expectations can be fulfilled by bringing about changes in service offerings and service delivery. That is the end of presentation. Thanks for watching my video.